Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Brian Jefferson. I am the principal here at the A-Leaf Learning Center, and today I will be presenting to you a presentation entitled Implementing Character Education for Equity and Excellence. As Minister Louis Farrakhan teaches, the highest form of education is moral instruction. Character education is not simply about compliance, but about cultivating righteous conduct and building strong individuals who uplift their communities. Research supports that character education enhances student outcomes in behavior, academic performance, and emotional resilience. This aligns with the Nation of Islam's belief that education should develop the whole person, intellectually, spiritually, and morally, to ensure that each student becomes a force for good. The Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught that education is the torchlight of civilization, and its purpose is to cultivate strong moral character. Equity in education requires more than equal access. It demands that every child's identity is respected and empowered. Through character education anchored in respect, responsibility, and cultural responsiveness, we can eliminate discipline disparities and promote fairness in classrooms. By embedding these principles in our practice, we create environments where students, especially those historically marginalized, can thrive with dignity and purpose. Implementing character education goes beyond behavior. It nurtures self awareness, purpose, and relational skills. When students are taught to value integrity, empathy, and self discipline, their academic and social behaviors improve. Schools that embed virtues into daily routines see stronger relationships between staff and students and fewer behavior referrals. These positive impacts are magnified when coupled with cultural responsive behavior support practices that respect each student's background. Culturally responsive character education acknowledges and celebrates the backgrounds of all students. It ensures that the values we teach are not imposed but shared through dialogue, respect, and relevance. The Nation of Islam teaches that understanding one's culture and history builds self worth and purpose. By incorporating diverse perspectives into moral instruction, we empower students to be proud of who they are and how they contribute to a greater society. Character education must empower, not just instruct. When teachers, students, and staff are grounded in shared virtues, they naturally promote dignity, inclusion, and excellence. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan emphasizes the transformative power of self knowledge and self discipline in shaping future leaders. Through this lens, our character education efforts become a spiritual and civic call to action, developing students who can serve their communities with vision and integrity. As principal, my vision is to create a school that embodies moral excellence, unity, and intellectual rigor. Inspired by the Nation of Islam's mission to uplift communities through education, this character initiative serves as a foundation for academic success and cultural restoration. When students learn in an environment that values discipline and righteousness, they thrive not just as learners but as leaders and contributors to the world around them. Our professional learning model includes ongoing training for staff to embed character building into every aspect of the school day. These efforts ensure that expectations and responses are consistent, just and just and rooted in empathy. This approach mirrors the training methodology of Muhammad University of Islam, where educators model moral uprightness and pass it on through both curriculum and conduct. Modern leadership requires an awareness of digital behaviors. Our training will blend character instruction with emerging tech challenges. We'll explore how students' online decisions reflect their values and help them build digital integrity. This is consistent with the Nation of Islam's philosophy of preparing students to be responsible agents in a technological world grounded in righteousness and purpose. Community partnership is essential to long term change. The Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad emphasized the village like responsibility to raise and protect youth. Our character initiative will involve local businesses, nonprofits, and faith based organizations, including those aligned with moral upliftment, to help reinforce lessons of leadership, discipline, and service across all settings. Meaningful partnerships must be reciprocal. Hosting regular events where families can practice the same virtues students learn at school fosters unity and shared vision. Faith-based groups, including Nation of Islam Mosque or local churches, can provide moral guidance, mentorship, and culturally grounded support. When stakeholders become co-educators, students feel guided and seen in every space they occupy. Our vision is bold but measurable. Through our character education plan, we expect to see a more peaceful, productive campus. Discipline data will reflect a shift toward restorative justice. Families will report higher satisfaction, and most importantly, our students will learn to stand tall in their identity, equipped with the tools to lead, serve, and flourish as global contributors rooted in righteous conduct. As the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan says, each of us must recognize that we are part of the solution. This is not a one-person job. It requires all hands, hearts, and minds working together. Let us lead with integrity, teach with vision, and serve with love. Together, we will transform this school into a place of greatness academically, morally, and spiritually. And these are the following references that I used to create the following presentation.